Hey guys, welcome to our latest video. We are currently in Medellin, Colombia. We're going to be spending roughly 2 to 3 months here, so we need to find an apartment to live in. And we thought, you know what, let's take you guys apartment hunting with us and show you what we inspected. Alright, let's go. Okay, this is the first apartment that we inspected. We actually decided to go with a company called Casacol. Or, you know, without the funny accent, Casacol. And we kind of regret going with them just because we ended up paying a little bit too much. They're a bit overpriced. So if you are looking for accommodation or apartments in Colombia, maybe try Facebook groups or other websites because, yeah, we did find this one a bit expensive. Now, this apartment was quite nice. The only issue we had was with the showers. They were a bit too short because we're both pretty tall. So that was kind of a no-go for us. Now this second one, wow, the views were amazing, like spectacular views. However, I think for us it was just a little bit too high. Like it's kind of freaky and scary being up that high. I didn't really feel comfortable with it, but the apartment itself was pretty nice. It was in like a community complex with heaps of towers around, and it even had like a shop and a pool and a gym. So it was like a city within a city, which, to be honest with you, not really our style. Can you imagine the first day we move in? I can just picture it now. We'd be the talk of the town, like 2 white gay gringos have moved in. So it would have been, you know, a nice place to meet new people. That's definitely one of the positives that I thought would come out of this if we were to live here. But yeah, the beds were just very uncomfortable, and yeah, the whole vibe of the place was not really our thing. So, you know, while nice and the views were amazing, I don't think this was the right fit for us. Yeah, and here you can see what I was talking about. There's like a pool, lots of people, lots of people around. I imagine everyone knows everyone, that kind of thing. Okay, apartment 3. This was, you know, not bad. It had a really nice rooftop, which you'll see later on. Also some really, really nice views. It was in El Poblado, which is like the center of everything, so it was pretty close to shops and, you know, places to go out and eat, nightclubs, the nightlife district. So pretty much had everything in terms of location. We just didn't like the leather couch. You know, we're a bit picky, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, it didn't, you know, you need to feel something when you walk into a place. And you just know, when you walk in, you just know that that's going to be the place for you. And sadly with this one, I don't think either of us felt that. But yeah, check out those views, stunning. And then you'll see later on the rooftop, also very, very cool. Now we're up to apartment 4. I think this one was definitely a contender. It was one of the bigger apartments. I don't recall now how many rooms it had. I think it was like 2 or 3. Definitely some areas to work, which is very important for us. The beds were comfortable. The only problem with this place was the noise. It was situated on a very, very busy street. So there was always, you know, constant noise, especially in the kitchen. The kitchen and sort of the dining area, that's where most of the noise was coming from. And I just don't think we would have felt at peace in this apartment. Being so close to Provenza and having all that noise just kind of really, didn't vibe with us, and it put us off this place. But the size was really good, you know, lots of space. It would have been perfect if it wasn't for the noise. All right, last one. And I'm sure you can guess this is the one that we decided to go with. You can see it's very light, lots of greenery with the green outlook, which was one of our requirements. Nice large kitchen because we wanted to cook at home, didn't want to always be eating out. It had 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a study. So it was perfect for those, because we're also working while we're traveling. So it's important to have a space to work. And then 2 bedrooms, even though we are together, it's always nice to have your own bed occasionally so you can, spread out and have a good sleep. And yeah, the 2 bedrooms definitely came in handy because we were actually sick for a lot of the time we were in Medellin, unfortunately. But don't worry, we still enjoyed ourselves. Plenty of videos of things that we did in Medellin to come. And this one actually ended up costing us $1,500 per month, which is a little bit on the high end, especially, towards the end of our lease, we met a next door neighbor and she was renting out her apartment, which was actually nicer than this one. A little bit smaller, but still very, very nice. And she was looking for, I think it was $900 a month. So yeah, quite a difference when you compare with what we paid with Casacol. So this is what I was saying before, like if you're going to find a place, maybe don't go with Casacol just because they tend to overcharge. But yeah, this place was lovely. We really liked it. And this is the one that we chose. What about you guys? Which one would you have chosen? Do you think we made the right choice? Leave us a comment down below. So today is actually my birthday and Jordan has planned a special surprise. He knows that I love hang gliding and he's going to take me paragliding here in Medellin. So I really want to remember this day. I'm going to be filming throughout and why not join us? So let's go. And this is us on our way to paragliding, thinking everything would be fine. But no, have a story for you. On our way there, we were stopped by some police. Don't have footage of that because, you don't want to be recording the police while in these sort of countries. But yeah, we were stopped by police and they wanted to see our passports. And apparently there was something wrong with our passports. They wanted to see the stamp of entry. And we didn't actually have our passports on us. All we had were photos of our passports. So this was like a whole thing. We almost, were late for the paragliding. All they actually wanted was money. So in the end, the police officer ended up taking Jordan's wallet and just, rifling through it and taking whatever he wanted, basically. So yeah, that was an unfortunate experience, but luckily we don't carry a lot of cash on us when we're traveling. So I think you only ended up taking $20 or something like that. But yeah, we finally got there and, prepared for the ride. Do you call it a ride? The experience, I guess. And that's Jordan taking off and the views were amazing. So much fun. We had a really good time doing this paragliding. I do prefer hang gliding, to be honest, just because with the paragliding thing, you have to land back at the same place that you took off. So in order to do that, you got to ride the thermals, which means going around and around in circles until you are high enough to land, basically, to get back to the landing spot. So that made me a little bit queasy. I felt pretty sick afterwards. It took me about half an hour to recover, but you know what? Totally worth it. Would do it again in a heartbeat. It's definitely something I really enjoy. And here's Jordan, just enjoying the view with his instructor. And there's me. So yeah, what a perfect birthday gift. Really enjoyed this. Definitely recommend if you're in Medellin to try this out. Also, just a quick side note, I do apologize for the quality of the video of the paragliding. We don't actually have GoPros ourselves, so we just used whatever they had on offer. And this is the end result. But you know what? I'm grateful that we were able to capture this experience to look back on in the future. Se volvió ese chico que habló en mis canciones. Esas madrugadas y hermosas conversaciones. Se volvió ese chico que quería ver otra vez. Y me enamoré a volverlo And that's it for this video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. I do want to get some feedback from you, if you don't mind. You may have noticed that I did not write any sort of script for this video. I just sort of winged it with the voiceovers. So let me know if you prefer this style or if you prefer when we actually, write a script and do a proper voice recording. I don't know. I feel like this is a bit more personal. But yeah, let us know. It'd be good to know if you like it or not. So yep, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time. Secreto que tú solo sabes, momentos que siento reales. Yo lo prefiero que en un largo tiempo.